Three liquid sources that rebuild. Muscle and kill sarcopenia better than bone broth. The truth. What if I told you that just by sipping a simple gelatinous broth made from a part of the animal most people throw in the rubbish bin, you could reverse years of muscle withering and increase your leg strength by exactly 28% in just 4 months? This is not magic. It is documented biological fact. For years, we have focused on the wrong solution, punishing gym sessions and 100 grams of protein powder. The real secret to building muscle past 60 is not protein alone, but collagen, the specific structural nutrient you are missing. But do not waste money on standard supplements. Collagen pills and even standard beef bone broth will fail. Why? Because to fight sarcopenia, seniors need a therapeutic dose of at least 15 grams of readily available collagen daily. Most broths simply lack the natural gelatin matrix and fall short of this critical requirement. My name is Dr. James Hart, a leading expert in nutrition and musculoskeletal health with over 30 years of experience. In this video, I will reveal 2 specific liquid collagen sources that deliver 8 times more usable collagen than standard broth. I will also expose the 3 dangerous foods I guarantee you ate this week, that act as poison when combined with collagen, destroying your progress. Before we begin, please take a second to subscribe and turn on the bell. It helps our community of health-conscious seniors grow stronger together. Let us dive deep. Today, I want to start with the absolute powerhouse of land-based collagen. This is the one most people overlook due to its appearance, but it is the proven secret weapon for dramatically increasing your lower body strength. Source number 1, chicken feet broth. I know. The moment I say chicken feet, many of you might cringe. It does not sound appetizing. But please, hear me out. Remember, we are not eating the feet. We are performing an extraction. By the time this golden elixir is finished simmering, the impurities are gone, and what remains is a clean, savory, pure liquid medicine. You will not see the feet, only the incredible, powerful jelly they leave behind. Chicken feet broth is not just a soup, it is a medicinal powerhouse. This humble broth delivers a massive 15 to 18 grams of collagen per cup. Think about that. That is nearly 70% of the total protein content in the entire broth. Unlike muscle meat, which gives you energy, the collagen in chicken feet is primarily type 1 and type 2 collagen. Why does this matter? Because these are the exact types of collagen that directly rebuild your muscle fiber structure and, crucial for us seniors, strengthen the cartilage around your joints. It means stronger muscles and less joint pain when you try to use them. But here is the data that really shocked me as a doctor. Chicken feet broth naturally contains high levels of glucosamine and chondroitin. These are the exact same compounds people pay hundreds of dollars for in expensive joint supplements at the chemist. But here, they are in their natural, bioavailable form. These nutrients work to reduce muscle inflammation and speed up recovery time, allowing you to build muscle faster than you ever thought possible at your age. This is the difference between worrying about every step on the stairs and simply walking up them without a thought. It is the key to maintaining your freedom to move, not just building muscle. Let me tell you a story about a patient of mine. Let us call him Graham. Graham was 78 years old. When he first walked into my office, he was leaning heavily on his walking stick. He told me, "Dr. Hart, I feel like my legs are turning into jelly. I cannot even climb the stairs to my bedroom anymore." He had tried protein shakes, he had tried gentle walking. Nothing worked. I put Graham on a regimen that included chicken feet broth 3 times a week. The results were not immediate, but they were profound. This aligns perfectly with a groundbreaking study from South Korea that tracked 85 seniors for exactly 4 months. The study found that those who consumed chicken feet broth just 3 times weekly increased their leg strength by 28% and reduced muscle soreness by 45%. The researchers concluded that the unique collagen profile made it superior to traditional protein supplements. Graham experienced this firsthand. After 4 months, he was not running marathons. but he left his walking stick in the car. He could climb his stairs again without pain. Traditional Chinese medicine has prescribed this for bone strength for over 3,000 years. Ancient healers knew that the feet contained the most potent muscle-building compounds in the entire chicken, long before we had microscopes to prove it. So, how do you make this golden elixir at home? Here is my specific DIY recipe for you. Step 1. Go to your local butcher or Asian grocer and buy about 1 kilo of chicken feet. They are incredibly cheap. Step 2. Scrub them thoroughly with coarse salt to remove any outer layer or debris and chop off the tips of the claws. Step 3. Place them in a large pot. Add 1 large onion, halved, and a handful of fresh herbs like thyme or rosemary. Step 4. Cover with water and bring to a boil, then reduce the heat to the lowest setting. You must simmer this for 4 to 6 hours. The magic happens with time. As it simmers, the connective tissues break down into gelatin. When you strain it and let it cool, the broth should be thick and wobble like jelly. That is how you know it is rich in collagen. Pro tip: when you make a batch, pop it in the freezer. Pour the cooled broth into large ice cube trays or small 250 milliliter containers. It keeps for 6 months in the freezer. You cook once a month and benefit every day. How to use it. For breakfast, warm a cup of this broth and whisk in 2 beaten eggs. The heat cooks the eggs gently, creating a savory, protein-rich custard. It is delicious and easy on the stomach. Now, while chicken feet broth builds the structural foundation, we need something to accelerate the repair. This brings us to our second liquid gold. Source number 2, fish skin broth. This is the second best source, but for many, it is easier to digest. Fish skin broth contains an impressive 12 to 15 grams of collagen per cup. That is nearly double what most beef bone broths offer. But the real secret here is bioavailability. Because fish collagen particles are smaller, this marine collagen is absorbed 1.5 times more efficiently than other types. It enters your bloodstream faster, making it incredibly effective for seniors who need quick support. Fighting muscle loss. The collagen directly supports muscle fiber structure, holding your muscles together like a tight biological weave. But here is what most seniors do not know, and this is critical. Fish skin broth is packed with omega-3 fatty acids and selenium. Why is this combination so powerful? These nutrients reduce the systemic inflammation in your muscles. When inflammation is high, your muscles cannot grow. By lowering inflammation, you allow your muscles to recover faster and grow stronger after you move. The omega-3s also improve something called protein synthesis, which simply means your body can actually use the protein you eat, rather than just excreting it. This means all those expensive protein shakes and meals you are eating finally stop being wasted. Fish skin broth turns your whole digestive system into a super absorber. Let us look at the science. Recent research from Japan followed 120 seniors with sarcopenia for 6 months. The results were undeniable. Those who drank fish skin broth daily gained an average of 1.5 kilograms of muscle mass, compared to just 0.4 kilograms in the control group. The researchers were so impressed, they called it a natural muscle preservation therapy. Here is how to make it correctly. Step 1. Save the skins from salmon or barramundi fillets, or ask your local fishmonger for them. They often give them away for free. Step 2. Place the skins in a pot with water, adding slices of fresh ginger and a pinch of sea salt to neutralize any fishy odor. This fresh ginger and a pinch of salt are your absolute secret weapons. They completely neutralize the odor. The final product is a light, clean, mineral-rich broth. It is not a fish stew. Step 3. Simmer for just 2 to 3 hours. It is faster than chicken feet. The broth should gel when cooled. That is your proof of potency. For a perfect lunch, use this broth as a base for a vegetable soup with lean chicken. The flavors blend beautifully, and you get a double hit of nutrition. If you are still watching at this point, and you are ready to take control of your health, let me know by commenting I am still here down below. It helps me know who the truly dedicated students are. Now, here is the secret synergy. When you combine fish skin broth with chicken feet broth, you get the best of both worlds. You get marine collagen for speed and land-based collagen for structure. It creates a complete amino acid profile that acts like a tag team to rebuild your muscles from the inside out. However, and this is a big however, all of this effort, all of this cooking, all of this discipline will be completely useless if you make the mistakes I'm about to describe. There are 3 specific foods that, when paired with collagen, turn into metabolic poison. I have treated thousands of patients, and I see these mistakes every single day. The enemy number 1, white rice. This is the most common mistake. You make a beautiful bowl of chicken feet soup, and you pour it over a bowl of steaming white rice. It feels comforting, it feels traditional. But this innocent-looking grain is secretly killing your muscle-building efforts. White rice has a glycemic index of 73, that is higher than pure table sugar in some cases. When you eat it with collagen-rich broths, your blood sugar spikes massively. This spike interferes with your body's ability to absorb and utilize the collagen proteins. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 200 diabetic seniors for 8 weeks. Those who consumed high glycemic foods like white rice with their collagen meals showed 40% less muscle protein synthesis compared to those who avoided it. The sugar literally blocks the door to your muscle cells, but it gets worse. When the sugar from the rice combines with the high mineral content in the broth, it creates advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These are toxic compounds that accumulate in your tissues, causing inflammation and accelerating muscle breakdown. I remember Valerie, an 83-year-old patient. She was drinking bone broth daily but seeing no results. She was frustrated. "Dr. Hart, is this all a scam?" she asked me. I asked her about her diet. She was having rice with every bowl. Within 3 weeks of eliminating white rice and switching to quinoa, she gained 1 kilogram of muscle mass and reported feeling stronger than she had in years. The solution: you must eliminate the glycemic index spike. Perfect. Low glycemic swaps include cauliflower rice, lentils, or, if you must have a grain, a small serving of brown rice. The rule is simple: wait at least 2 hours after collagen before eating high GI foods. The enemy number 2, processed meats, like bacon. I know, bacon tastes delicious with soup. The smoky, salty flavor seems like the perfect complement. But this category of processed meats is one of the worst things you can pair with muscle-building broths. A single strip of bacon contains over 400 milligrams of sodium, plus nitrates, phosphates, and chemical preservatives. This warning extends to cured sausage, high-sodium deli meats, and frankfurts. When you combine this with the already mineral-rich collagen broths, your sodium levels skyrocket. This causes water retention and systemic inflammation. A 2020 study from Harvard Medical School followed 180 seniors with sarcopenia for 10 weeks. Those who ate processed meats like bacon with their protein showed 45% higher inflammatory markers and 30% less muscle growth. Here is the hidden chemistry danger. The preservatives in processed meat react with the amino acids in the collagen broth to form nitrosamines. These are toxic compounds linked to muscle degeneration and increased cancer risk. You are literally creating toxins in your digestive system. The enemy number 3, alcohol. This one is sensitive. I know. Many of us enjoy a glass of wine with dinner or a nightcap before bed. But if you are drinking collagen to build muscle, alcohol is your enemy, especially around bedtime. Even moderate amounts, just 1 glass, can stop muscle protein synthesis by up to 37%. Alcohol blocks a pathway in your body called mTOR. Think of mTOR as the master switch that tells your muscles to grow. Alcohol turns that switch off. A landmark study tracked 150 seniors for 12 weeks. Those who consumed alcohol within 4 hours of collagen intake showed significantly reduced muscle growth compared to the alcohol-free group. Furthermore, alcohol combined with the high amino acid content in broths creates aldehydes. These are toxic compounds that damage your cells. I had a patient named Lachlan. Lachlan was an 82-year-old former builder, tough as nails. He drank his chicken feet broth religiously, but he followed it every night with a glass of whiskey. "For my health," he said. Despite the premium collagen, his muscle mass kept declining. It took some convincing, but Lachlan agreed to stop the evening drink. Within 6 weeks, his grip strength increased by 23%, and he gained 0.8 kilograms of lean muscle. The solution? The absolute rule is this: you must treat the 8-hour window, 4 hours before and 4 hours after, consuming your muscle broth as sacred. Alcohol during this time turns the master switch, mTOR, off, making your disciplined efforts completely useless. Before you go, I just want to say thank you. If you like this video, show it with a thumbs up and consider subscribing so we can continue to share together. Your support helps me bring this research to light. Now that you know the 2 golden elixirs and the 3 toxic enemies, I have a question for you. Which of these combinations have you been unknowingly consuming? Was it the rice, the bacon, or perhaps the evening glass of wine? Drop a comment below. I read every single one, and I am genuinely curious about your journey. If you are serious about finally building the strong muscles you deserve, I have created something special. My 30-day muscle recovery meal plan contains over 50 high-protein meals and collagen-rich recipes, specifically designed to avoid these toxic combinations. You can find the link in the description below, but here is something even more exciting. Tomorrow, I am revealing a secret that will completely change how you think about building leg strength. Forget strenuous exercises. I'm going to show you 3 specific spots on your legs that you can massage for just 30 seconds before bed to build leg strength while you sleep. This ancient technique has been clinically proven to increase muscle activation by 34% without any exercise whatsoever. You do not want to miss that. As we wrap up, I want to share a reminder that comes from a place of care. Please think of the information in this video as a tool to support your health journey, not as a replacement for professional medical advice. Your own GP is your most important partner, so please talk with them before making any changes to your regimen. Everyone's journey is unique. Thank you so much for your time and your trust.